Just let me know if you can hear me. I don't know which microphone is working. I know which one I selected to work, but the microphone that I selected has no indication that it is on. So I don't know if the microphone I selected to use is working or not. But if you can hear me and I'm clear, let me know, because I need to do a lot of ranting about my Sims face. Cause like, oh, wow. When I zoom in, she's okay. When I zoom out, what is this? Why does this happen to her? That's awful. Okay. Is that a setting, like, because that kind of bothers me. Where's options? Tree detail, lighting, and shadows. Okay. Draw distance. Sim detail, there we go. Well, please restart the game after playing. Oh. No. Okay, well, I don't want to restart my game just yet, so, alright, it is a setting. I'll have to play with it later. Okay, so, now that I have confirmation that I am heard, so I guess my one microphone is working. Yay! My headset has a microphone on it, and my webcam has a microphone on it, so that's why I was confused. My headset's actually broken. I only get sound out of the left ear, so I don't know if my microphone was working or not. So normally when my webcam is activated, the little light pops on, but there's no light, so whatever, we're gonna roll with it. Alright, so Sims 3, hello. This is Jenna Tester. Back when I started playing The Sims originally with Sims 1, I'd load up the game, I'd be like, oh my god, look at this neighborhood and all these houses, woo, and all these families, and I would click on one, and then of course, having not read any of the instructions or how to play guides, I wouldn't know what the hell I was doing, and I didn't want to ruin all these pre-made Sims and stuff. So I would back out. I did figure out how to create my own family, and I named them Tester so that I could test all of the features of the game. And I continued to do that into The Sims 2, and now, of course, into The Sims 3. Jenna is a third-generation tester. Her little family tree, I started with Gavin and Elaine. I created them. They were my little testers. They had 3 kids. They had Harris, Heather, and Hannah, because they were triplets, which is new. That was interesting because she has like the oh, was it him, her, I don't know, one of them. They're like all family oriented, so I gave them traits and stuff that would, I guess, give them lots of children. So they all had H names. Heather still lives with Gavin and Elaine. Hannah, I actually moved out on her own. I played with her a little while. Then I kind of got bored of her, and I started playing Harris. While I was playing Hannah, because I had moved out Hannah and Harris at the same time, and then I started playing with her. While I was playing with her, I noticed on his family tree he was engaged to Ingrid, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't tell you to do that. Who the hell is Ingrid? So when I got done with her, I started playing with Harris. So Ingrid, who has parents and a sibling of her own, and so on and so forth, and blah blah blah. It's a big family tree as far as, you know, my usual Sim stuff goes. I normally don't care to play this long with one family, but Sims 3 is just delightful. Anyway, when I started playing with Harris, his relationship with Ingrid was like non-existent. So I don't know exactly how he got engaged to her. When they had virtually no relationship. So when I started actually finding her, I had to find her. I had to, where's my thing? I had to go to the park like every day to see if I could find her, because I didn't know anything about her. She had no relationship. I didn't know any of the traits with her. I found her. They started talking. I got them to be friends. I invited her over to my little house, which I will show you very quickly. Here is Elaine and Gavin's house, which is not loading. Oh, sorta. Okay, I updated my graphics driver, so, and this is the first time I've played the game since I did that. It looks awful. Like, this isn't even painted? I know that's painted. That's so weird. I'll have to play with it. Anyway, so this is Gavin and Elaine's house. I moved Hannah right over here in this tiny house. She is a gardener, so she has all these like money trees and stuff, like literally money trees. They have money on them, and she's got fruits, a cheese plant, which is crazy. Like, look, they have little money bags on them. It's awesome. And then right over here is where I moved Harris. So they didn't really go anywhere. They all stayed really close to each other. This house looks terrible. There should be like a window here and like no window here, but whatever. And then the one child is doing garden. So I played with Harris and Ingrid for a long time. Ingrid was all about the family too, and her giant aspiration thingy down here was to have 5 kids and raise them from child to teenager. So she had 5 children, which was really difficult to play with because that's like 7 Sims in the same household, and it got crazy and I wasn't really enjoying it. So as soon as I got some adults out of it, and they're all like young adults now, all 5 of the kids, I moved Jenna. She was the oldest because I thought it would, be funny because the triplets all had H names, and then she happened to be an I, so Hijklmn. Yeah, I know, I'm so creative. So Jenna was the first and only girl, then it was Kyle, then it was Leonard, then it was Marcus, and then it was Norman. And I tried to give them different traits because traits are like newish to me, and I wanted to try. Some of them I got to choose because they were like good kids or had high grades in school. Some of them I did not get to choose because, yeah. The only thing I don't have on is aging. Aging is off because I want to like play with them before they die. So anyway, Jenna is moved out and Leonard is moved out. Leonard lives up there and Jenna lives over here by the beach. Kyle and Marcus and Norman still live at home. And, one day I'll move them out. But yeah. So anyway, we have Jenna. And Jenna's aspiration is to be the Star News anchor, which I am working on. She is the editor-in-chief, journalism level 9. So she has like one more position to go, I guess, before she hits level 10. And we've got a green bar. She's got smiley faces all over the place. She has a day off. I'm trying to get her charisma up because that's the requirement is level 9, and her writing requirement is supposed to be level 10. But yeah, I gave her some perks to help with that. She's observant, she's a fast learner, long distance friend, so I keep those relationships because I have always hated relationships. Always. And then, what was the other thing? And then attractive, so people will like her right off the bat, which for some reason when she meets new people and starts to become friends with them, they get the little hearts around them like they're in love, which is awkward because they're totally not. Yeah, she's also a hopeless romantic. So I've tried hooking her up with all of these lovely guys. I tried getting her with this guy, whose name is Cyclone Sword in Leet Speak for some reason. Like, how much of a loser is this guy? Turns out that's her boss. And then while she got to know him, she found out she was all trying to flirt with him, and then he's totally married. So I gave up and I turned to Connor. Because Connor, I don't know, his little picture here looks kind of cool, but then he's in a relationship and they ended up best friends as soon as she found out he was in a relationship. Like, the game friend zoned her so fast. So then, because I am super passive aggressive, I ditched my so-called best friend Connor and immediately started trying to get to know what I am assuming is Connor's brother, Jared. They don't know each other too well yet. I think I've only talked to him like one time ever. But yeah. So, and then this guy looks like that Ace Attorney game, Phoenix Wright. I don't know why. That's just what he reminds me of. Yeah. So we have all these people. I want to get her a boyfriend one of these days. Her brother Leonard, totally gay. I'm trying to work on him. I tried to get him with a guy, and then that was his boss, actually. So that didn't work out too well for Leonard. Poor guy. I'll get him someone nice. Marcus is a musician. He's a cop. Norman has no job, but he's like an angler, loves the outdoors, and loner. So I'm just going to make him, earn his living by fishing, I guess, because that seems kind of fun. And Kyle is an athlete. So that's about it. That's the whole family, still with the testers. And yeah, I'm just trying to get her her little lifetime aspiration thing, meet her lifetime wish. After that, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I'll keep the job or quit it and just let her earn money by writing books, because most of her money comes from her job and the other bit of her money comes from her royalties. But when I'm done with her, I'll move over to her brother Leonard. But yeah, I am slowly fixing her house up at a time. I love that you can design things with the creative style. You can change like the color of everything and the texture of everything. I love it. The house, like the living room and the green and the blue and all this other stuff was like the original. If you watched last night, which I know you did, you saw this crazy, awful like wallpaper stuff. I changed it a little bit. I want to do like this seafoam mint green color thing going on in the kitchen, and then I got like this really pale blue going on in the bathroom. I want to make it more coastal colors, I guess, because hello, she lives right on the damn beach. So the house being blue, and I changed all the windows to like being white and the doors to being white to match like the white little picket fence garden thing that she's got. And she has sunflowers, which matches the picture of sunflowers that she has hanging in the bathroom, because, you know, I'm clever like that. But yeah, ultimately this will be a lot more coastal looking when I am done with it. So these like pale, beachy, pastel kind of colors. So, because I really like building and designing and decorating, and it kills me that Steam has all the other like stuff packs and expansion packs 75% off, and I have no job and I can't really afford them. And if I could afford them by putting them on my credit card, I really can't justify that because it's not like a need, it's a want. But I can just imagine all the other things I could possibly decorate with and build with, and wallpapers and tiles and furniture that I don't even know exist yet because I have never played it. Yeah, I might also break up this living room so she has like a little office study area, or I might break up the bedroom because this is kind of a big bedroom. I don't know if I need all this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to change the shape of the house too much. I kind of like it. I might. But yeah, I want her to have like a little office area, an actual little living room area, and then I like the breakfast nook area. I'm not super crazy about the table, but I can always change it. So yeah, that's why the kitchen looks a little better. The bathroom is pretty much awesome. It drives me crazy that the shower's in the window, but whatever, we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, so those two rooms, I bought her the nicest bed possible and some decent lamps, and yeah, but I'll get there as she gets money. That's my goal. Because her parents have like hundreds of thousands of Sims, which I did not do any cheats for. They earned it the hard way. So yeah, that's where we're at. I can't remember even what she's working with right now. She's talking to someone. Who are you talking to?
Gretzel.
Is it Jared?
Huh.
You should talk to Jared. Where is Jared? Is Jared on here? Jared! Talk to Jared. Okay, so I need to get your charisma up another level. You can do that with the mirror or by talking to actual people. There's only 2 people at the beach. Oh, look, it's her aunt. And this loser. His face is like really weird. I don't like him. I'm really judgmental. He has an ugly face. I don't really like him. I won't let Jenna date him because he's not pretty. Not that it matters, because like I tried to make Gavin and Elaine, my original